function, d, s, id, var js, fjs equal d getElements betagname, s, 0, if, d getElement bid, id, return, js equal d createlement, s, js id equal id, js src equal https, //connect facebook.net/n_us/sdkjs number xfbml \x3d1 \x26 version \x3dv211 fjs parent node insert before js fjs document script Facebook JS SDK. Double homicide. Today, Wichita police identified two people found dead in an East Wichita home as 62-year-old Wang Pham and her son, 23-year-old Cody Ha. http://bit.ly/2n4ellp number KWCH12. Posted by KWCH12 Eyewitness News on Monday, November 27, 2017. Across the world every day, millions of people play online video games with groups of friends or complete strangers, connected only by the internet and their headphones. Players compete against each other or in teams, in games such as League of Legends, World of Warcraft or Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. Though players can't see each other, they can hear plenty. It can get intense, but rarely as intense as it got Saturday night among a group of players. That evening, Cody Ha and his online buddies were playing a video game and chatting with each other late into the night through their headsets. Even though Ha, 23, lived in Kansas, he would play with friends located hundreds of miles away in Texas and Canada, his friends told the Wichita Eagle. Sometimes, the other players would hear the doorbell ring at Ha's house in Wichita, where he lived with his 62-year-old mother, Wang Pham, and his 22-year-old sister. There always seemed to be people coming and going from the home. "Just give me a few minutes," Ha would say, his longtime friend Tommy Ong recounted to the Wichita Eagle. But at about 10 p.m., Ha's online friends heard something much noisier than anything in their make-believe world, a popping sound through their headphones so loud that it hurt their ears. They were gunshots and they were not make-believe. They called Ha's phone, but all it did was ring, one of the gamers, Ashley Martinez, told the Eagle. Then an hour later, from his perch in Houston, Martinez heard the voice of a woman. It was Ha's sister, arriving home in Wichita to a gruesome scene. In front of her were her mother and brother, unresponsive and covered in blood, Wichita Police Lieutenant Todd Ogil later said in a news conference. Someone had shown up at the home and fatally shot both Ha and Pham, Ogil said. She was panicking, Martinez said of the sister, she was on the phone. She said she didn't want to touch them. She said she didn't feel safe. Police were dispatched to the scene that night. The next morning, Martinez and his friend spoke with a Wichita detective to recount what they heard. Authorities have not made any arrests in connection with the killings, but are calling the deaths a double homicide. They have not yet disclosed a possible motive. Speaking to Wichita news station KAKE, Ong said that from what he could tell, Ha had been answering the door for someone that wanted maybe prescription drugs from his mom. He answered the door and that's when it happened, Ong said. Ong told the Wichita Eagle that Ha had talked about other occasions in which visitors arrived wanting to buy prescription medications or tablets, as recently as last week. His mother would give Ha some of the proceeds, Ong said.